Question 1. What is the legal blood alcohol concentration limit for motorcycle riders in California? A. 0, 8%. B. 0, 5%. C. 0, 0%. Answer. A. 0, 8%. In California, the legal bag limit for motorcycle riders is the same as for all drivers, which is 0, 8%. Question 2. How should you position your motorcycle when making a left turn at an intersection? A. Close to the right curb. B. In the center of the lane. C. Near the center line. Answer. C. Near the center line. Positioning your motorcycle near the center line when making a left turn provides visibility and an optimal angle for the turn. Question 3. What are the consequences of failing to wear a helmet while riding a motorcycle in California? A. A warning for the first offense. B. A small fine. C. A significant fine and possible additional penalties. Answer. C. A significant fine and possible additional penalties. California law requires all motorcycle riders to wear helmets, and failure to do so can result in fines and other penalties. Question 4. Describe the procedure for safely passing a vehicle on a two-lane road. A. Pass closely to the vehicle to minimize time spent in the opposite lane. B. Ensure there is no oncoming traffic, signal, and pass when safe. C. Use the shoulder to pass if the road is narrow. Answer. B. Ensure there is no oncoming traffic, signal, and pass when safe. Always ensure that the way is clear, and that it's legal to pass before attempting to overtake another vehicle. Question 5. Under what conditions should you increase your following distance when riding a motorcycle? A. In heavy traffic only. B. When conditions are ideal. C. In bad weather or when following large vehicles. Answer. C. In bad weather or when following large vehicles. Increasing your following distance in these conditions allows more time to react to hazards. Question 6. What steps should you take if your motorcycle begins to wobble while riding at high speeds? A. Accelerate to outpace the wobble. B. Grip the handlebars tightly and gradually slow down. C. Stop immediately in the roadway. Answer. B. Grip the handlebars tightly and gradually slow down. This is the safest way to regain control and prevent a crash. Question 7. How can you make yourself more visible to other drivers during dusk or dawn? A. Ride without lights to blend in with the environment. B. Wear dark clothing and minimize the use of lights. C. Use headlights, wear bright clothing, and use reflective materials. Answer. C. Use headlights, wear bright clothing, and use reflective materials. Increasing visibility during these times is crucial as drivers may have difficulty seeing motorcycles. Question 8. What is the correct action to take if your motorcycle's engine overheats while riding? A. Continue riding to create airflow that cools the engine. B. Stop safely and turn off the engine to allow it to cool. C. Pour cold water over the engine to cool it quickly. Answer. B. Stop safely and turn off the engine to allow it to cool. This prevents further damage to the engine and ensures rider safety. Question 9. Explain how to properly use engine braking to slow down your motorcycle. A. Shift into a lower gear quickly to slow down. B. Gradually downshift as you reduce your speed. C. Avoid using engine braking as it can damage the engine. Answer. B. Gradually downshift as you reduce your speed. Engine braking can help control speed and reduce brake wear when used correctly. Question 10. What are the specific legal requirements for motorcycle turn signals in California? A. Turn signals are optional on motorcycles. B. Turn signals must be used only at night. C. Turn signals must be used to signal every lane change or turn. Answer. C. Turn signals must be used to signal every lane change or turn. California law requires motorcycles to have working turn signals for proper signaling. Question 11. How should a motorcyclist handle intersections with no traffic signs or signals? A. Assume the right of way. B. Proceed with caution, treating it as a four-way stop. C. Speed through to minimize time in the intersection. Answer. B. Proceed with caution, treating it as a four-way stop. This ensures safety by giving all potential cross-traffic time to pass before you proceed. Question 12. What should you do if you encounter debris on the roadway while riding? A. Swerve quickly to avoid it. B. Slow down and safely navigate around the debris. C. Ignore it and maintain your speed. Answer. B. Slow down and safely navigate around the debris. This minimizes the risk of losing control or causing an accident. Question 13. Describe how to check the tire pressure on your motorcycle and why it's important. A. Guess the pressure by how the tires feel. B. Use a tire pressure gauge and check when tires are cold. C. Inflate tires to the maximum pressure listed on the sidewall. Answer. B. Use a tire pressure gauge and check when tires are cold. Proper tire pressure ensures optimal performance and safety. Question 14. What is the safest way to ride your motorcycle in foggy conditions? A. Use high beams to see further ahead. B. Use low beams and fog lights and ride at reduced speeds. C. Turn off lights to avoid glare. Answer. B. Use low beams and fog lights and ride at reduced speeds. This increases visibility and gives you more time to react to road conditions. Question 15. Explain the importance of wearing proper footwear while riding a motorcycle. A. Footwear is purely a style choice. B. Any shoes will suffice as long as they are comfortable. C. Sturdy footwear protects your feet and ankles in a crash. Answer. C. Sturdy footwear protects your feet and ankles in a crash. Proper shoes also help maintain control of the motorcycle. Question 16. What should a motorcyclist do immediately after a fall or crash? A. Leave the scene quickly. B. Check for injuries and move the motorcycle safely off the road. C. Wait for others to clear the motorcycle. Answer. B. Check for injuries and move the motorcycle safely off the road. Ensuring personal safety and preventing further accidents is crucial. Question 17. How does carrying a passenger change the handling characteristics of a motorcycle? A. It has no effect on handling. B. The motorcycle becomes more stable. C. Handling becomes more difficult, requiring adjustments to speed and balance. Answer. C. Handling becomes more difficult, requiring adjustments to speed and balance. Passengers affect the motorcycle's center of gravity and dynamics. Question 18. What actions should be taken if you notice your brakes are not as responsive as usual? A. Ignore it until the next scheduled maintenance. B. Check brake fluid levels and brake pads and consult a mechanic if necessary. C. Pump the brakes hard to make them responsive. Answer. B. Check brake fluid levels and brake pads and consult a mechanic if necessary. Timely maintenance can prevent accidents. Question 19. Describe the legal requirements for side mirrors on a motorcycle in California. A. Mirrors are optional. B. At least one mirror on the left side is required. C. Mirrors on both sides are required. Answer. C. Mirrors on both sides are required. This ensures full visibility around the motorcycle, increasing safety. Question 20. How should you adjust your riding strategy in rainy weather? A. Increase speed to reduce the time spent in the rain. B. Use more abrupt maneuvers to prevent sticking to wet surfaces. C. Reduce speed, use gentle maneuvers, and increase following distance. Answer. C. Reduce speed, use gentle maneuvers, and increase following distance. These adjustments enhance safety by accounting for reduced traction and increased stopping distances. Question 21. What is lane splitting, and what are the legal guidelines for it in California? A. Lane splitting is riding between lanes of traffic at high speeds and is illegal. B. Lane splitting is riding between lanes of stopped or slow-moving traffic, and it is legal under certain conditions. C. Lane splitting involves riding on the shoulder to bypass traffic, and it is always legal. Answer: B. Lane splitting is riding between lanes of stopped or slow-moving traffic, and it is legal under certain conditions. This practice is allowed in California, but must be done safely and prudently. Question 22. How should you react if a vehicle is following too closely behind your motorcycle? A. Brake sharply to warn the driver. B. Increase your speed to put distance between you and the vehicle. C. Gradually slow down to encourage the driver to pass. Answer: C. Gradually slow down to encourage the driver to pass. This helps to safely increase the space between you and the tailgater. Question 23. What are the rules for parking a motorcycle on the street in California? A. Motorcycles can park anywhere on the street, including sidewalks. B. Motorcycles should be parked at a 45-degree angle to the curb. C. Motorcycles must be parked parallel to the curb. Answer: B. Motorcycles should be parked at a 45-degree angle to the curb. This maximizes space and improves the visibility of the motorcycle to passing drivers. Question 24. How do you perform an emergency stop on a motorcycle without ABS? A. Pull the front brake lever as hard as possible. B. Apply both brakes smoothly and firmly without locking the wheels. C. Skid to a stop using the rear brake only. Answer: B. Apply both brakes smoothly and firmly without locking the wheels. This technique helps maintain control while stopping quickly. Question 25. Explain the risks involved in riding between lanes of traffic. A. There are no significant risks if done quickly. B. It is safer than riding in a designated lane. C. It increases the risk of collisions due to reduced space and visibility. Answer: C. It increases the risk of collisions due to reduced space and visibility. Lane splitting should be approached with caution due to these increased risks. Question 26. What type of insurance is legally required for motorcycle riders in California? A. Comprehensive insurance only. B. Liability insurance. C. No insurance is required. Answer: B. Liability insurance. This type of insurance covers the costs associated with damage and injuries you may cause to others in an accident. Question 27. How should a motorcycle rider adjust their handling to compensate for strong side winds? A. Lean into the wind to counteract the force. B. Stop and wait for the wind to subside. C. Increase speed to stabilize the motorcycle. Answer: A. Lean into the wind to counteract the force. This helps maintain balance and control during windy conditions. Question 28. What are the penalties for riding a motorcycle with expired registration in California? A. A verbal warning. B. A substantial fine and possible impoundment of the motorcycle. C. No penalties as long as you renew within a year. Answer: B. A substantial fine and possible impoundment of the motorcycle. Riding with expired registration is a violation that carries significant penalties. Question 29. What should you do if the throttle sticks while riding? A. Continue to ride until the throttle unsticks on its own. B. Pull off the road safely and attempt to repair the throttle. C. Increase speed and use engine braking to slow down. Answer: B. Pull off the road safely and attempt to repair the throttle. It is important to address this issue immediately to prevent a dangerous situation. Question 30. How often should motorcycle chain tension be checked and adjusted? A. Once a year. B. Every 500 miles. C. Before every ride. Answer: B. Every 500 miles. Regular maintenance of the chain ensures proper function and longevity. Question 31. What is the proper way to secure a load on a motorcycle? A. Tie the load with lightweight string. B. Use bungee cords and ensure the load does not shift while riding. C. Balance the load on your lap as you ride. Answer. B. Use bungee cords and ensure the load does not shift while riding. Securely fastening the load prevents it from causing imbalance or distractions. Question 32. Describe how a motorcyclist should approach a railroad crossing. A. Speed up to cross the tracks quickly. B. Cross tracks at an angle to prevent the motorcycle from getting caught. C. Stop at all railroad crossings. Answer. B. Cross tracks at an angle to prevent the motorcycle from getting caught. This approach helps ensure safe crossing by minimizing the risk of the tires becoming trapped. Question 33. What are the considerations for choosing a motorcycle helmet that complies with California law? A. The helmet must have a DOD sticker and fit snugly. B. Any helmet as long as it covers the head. C. Helmets are optional if you have health insurance. Answer. A. The helmet must have a DOD sticker and fit snugly. This ensures the helmet meets safety standards and provides adequate protection. Question 34. What is the safest way to change lanes on a motorcycle? A. Change lanes without signaling to prevent alerting other drivers. B. Signal your intentions, check your mirrors and blind spots, then change lanes. C. Change lanes quickly and frequently to keep other drivers attentive. Answer. B. Signal your intentions, check your mirrors and blind spots, then change lanes. This ensures that the maneuver is done safely and other drivers are aware of your movements. Question 35. How should a motorcyclist signal a turn if the signal lights are not functioning? A. Do not turn until the signal lights are fixed. B. Use hand signals to indicate the turn direction. C. Make the turn quickly without signaling. Answer. B. Use hand signals to indicate the turn direction. This provides a manual method to communicate with other drivers when electrical signals fail. Question 36. What precautions should be taken when riding in areas frequented by wildlife? A. Increase speed to scare animals away. B. Be alert, slow down, and be prepared to stop. C. Honk continuously to keep animals off the road. Answer. B. Be alert, slow down, and be prepared to stop. This reduces the risk of accidents involving animals. Question 37. Explain how to perform a basic safety check on your motorcycle before a long trip. A. Check only the fuel level. B. Thoroughly check tires, brakes, lights, oil, and coolant levels. C. Ask a friend if the motorcycle looks okay. Answer. B. Thoroughly check tires, brakes, lights, oil, and coolant levels. Performing a comprehensive check ensures all critical components are in good working order. Question 38. What should be done if you are involved in a minor motorcycle accident with no injuries? A. Leave the scene immediately. B. Exchange information with the other party and report the accident if necessary. C. Wait for the police to declare who is at fault. Answer. B. Exchange information with the other party and report the accident if necessary. This is important for insurance and legal purposes. Question 39. How do anti-lock braking systems, ABS, benefit motorcycle riders? A. ABS makes the bike go faster. B. ABS prevents wheels from locking up, helping maintain control during emergency braking. C. ABS is only useful for cars, not motorcycles. Answer. B. ABS prevents wheels from locking up, helping maintain control during emergency braking. This is crucial for preventing skids and maintaining steering control. Question 40. What are the visibility requirements for motorcycle lights during nighttime riding? A. Lights are optional as long as you wear reflective clothing. The only rear lights are required to be on. C. Both headlights and taillights must be on and properly adjusted. Answer: C. Both headlights and taillights must be on and properly adjusted. This ensures that the motorcycle is visible to other road users, enhancing safety during nighttime riding. Question 41. Describe the proper technique for downshifting on a steep incline. A. Shift into a higher gear to gain more speed. B. Shift into a lower gear to increase engine braking and control. C. Avoid downshifting and use brakes only. Answer: B. Shift into a lower gear to increase engine braking and control. This technique helps maintain a safe speed and improves handling on steep declines. Question 42. How can you safely navigate through large puddles or standing water? A. Accelerate rapidly to create a bow wave. B. Slow down, keep a steady throttle, and ride straight through the center. C. Avoid puddles by riding on the sidewalk. Answer: B. Slow down, keep a steady throttle, and ride straight through the center. This approach minimizes the risk of hydroplaning and maintains control. Question 43. What is the minimum tread depth for motorcycle tires in California? A. 1/32 of an inch. B. 2/32 of an inch. C. 1/16 of an inch. Answer: B. 2/32 of an inch. Maintaining this minimum tread depth is crucial for adequate traction and safe operation of the motorcycle. Question 44. How should you respond if your motorcycle is caught in a sudden rainstorm? A. Pull over and wait for the rain to stop. B. Continue at the same speed to reach your destination quickly. C. Reduce speed, use lights, and increase following distance. Answer: C. Reduce speed, use lights, and increase following distance. This response enhances safety by adjusting to reduce traction and visibility. Question 45. What are the signs that your motorcycle may need a brake fluid change? A. Brake fluid appears dark or cloudy. B. Brakes make a squealing noise. C. Brake fluid level is above the maximum line. Answer: A. Brake fluid appears dark or cloudy. This indicates contamination and degradation, necessitating a fluid change for effective braking. Question 46. Explain the procedure for reporting a stolen motorcycle in California. A. Wait 48 hours before reporting to see if it turns up. B. Immediately report the theft to the police and your insurance company. C. Post about the theft on social media to alert your community. Answer: B. Immediately report the theft to the police and your insurance company. Prompt reporting is essential for recovery efforts and insurance processing. Question 47. What are the guidelines for using a motorcycle helmet visor while riding? A. Keep the visor open at all times for better air circulation. B. Visor must be down and securely closed to protect from debris and wind. C. Use tinted visors at all times to reduce glare. Answer: B. Visor must be down and securely closed to protect from debris and wind. This ensures maximum protection and visibility while riding. Question 48. How should you adjust your riding style when carrying heavy luggage on your motorcycle? A. No adjustment is necessary. B. Increase speed to manage the extra weight. C. Adjust your speed and braking distance to accommodate the increased load. Answer: C. Adjust your speed and braking distance to accommodate the increased load. Proper adjustments ensure safe handling of the motorcycle with added weight. Question 49. What is the correct method for jump-starting a motorcycle with a dead battery? A. Connect positive to positive and negative to negative directly to another battery. B. Use a car battery for extra power. C. Connect positive to positive and negative to a ground on the motorcycle frame. Answer: C. Connect positive to positive and negative to a ground on the motorcycle frame. This method avoids potential damage and sparks near the battery. Question 50. How should you react if you experience a front tire blowout while riding? A. Brake hard and immediately stop in the traffic lane. B. Grip the handlebars firmly, ease off the throttle, and gradually slow down. C. Accelerate to regain balance before stopping. Answer. B. Grip the handlebars firmly, ease off the throttle, and gradually slow down. This helps maintain control and safely navigate the situation. Question 51. What are the rules for using headphones or earbuds while riding a motorcycle in California? A. Headphones are allowed for both ears for all riders. B. Only single earbud is permitted to be used in one ear. C. No use of headphones or earbuds is allowed while riding. Answer. B. Only single earbud is permitted to be used in one ear. This rule helps maintain awareness of surrounding traffic sounds while allowing audio communication. Question 52. Explain how to safely ride a motorcycle on a road with speed bumps. A. Approach at high speed to minimize discomfort. B. Slow down before each bump and accelerate quickly over it. C. Reduce speed, rise slightly from the seat, and maintain a steady throttle. Answer. C. Reduce speed, rise slightly from the seat, and maintain a steady throttle. This technique helps absorb the impact and maintain control over the bumps. Question 53. What factors should you consider when choosing protective riding gear? A. Style and color only. B. Comfort, fit, and weather appropriateness. C. The cheapest options available. Answer. B. Comfort, fit, and weather appropriateness. The right gear protects against elements, fits well, and suits the riding conditions. Question 54. How can you prevent your motorcycle from being targeted for theft? A. Leave it in dark areas to make it less visible. B. Use multiple locks and park in well-lit, secure areas. C. Keep the motorcycle unlocked for quick getaways. Answer. B. Use multiple locks and park in well-lit, secure areas. This reduces the risk of theft by making it more difficult for thieves to steal the motorcycle. Question 55. What are the legal stipulations for modifying the exhaust system on a motorcycle? A. Modifications are allowed if they increase noise. B. Exhaust systems must not exceed certain noise and emission standards. C. All modifications are illegal. Answer. B. Exhaust systems must not exceed certain noise and emission standards. California has strict regulations to control noise pollution and emissions for motorcycles. Question 56. How should a motorcyclist behave in a designated carpool lane? A. Motorcyclists are not allowed in carpool lanes. B. Ride at maximum speed to pass all cars. C. Use the lane while observing all posted signs and rules. Answer. C. Use the lane while observing all posted signs and rules. Motorcyclists can use carpool lanes legally while adhering to specific lane rules. Question 57. What steps should be taken if you experience a rear tire blowout while riding? A. Immediately apply the front brake. B. Steer to stabilize the motorcycle, gradually slow down, and pull over. C. Continue to ride to maintain momentum. Answer. B. Steer to stabilize the motorcycle, gradually slow down, and pull over. Controlled actions help manage the blowout safely without losing control. Question 58. Describe how to safely pass a row of parked cars on a motorcycle. A. Ride close to maximize space for other vehicles. B. Maintain a safe distance and watch for doors opening or pedestrians. C. Speed up to pass quickly. Answer. B. Maintain a safe distance and watch for doors opening or pedestrians. Keeping a buffer zone reduces risks from sudden obstructions. Question 59. What should you do if your motorcycle's headlights fail while riding at night? A. Continue riding using street lights for visibility. B. Immediately pull over safely and check the electrical system. C. Use the taillights of the vehicle ahead to guide you. Answer. B. Immediately pull over safely and check the electrical system. It's unsafe to continue riding without functional headlights. Question 60. How should you handle a situation where your motorcycle's engine fails while on the freeway? A. Stop in your current lane and wait for help. B. Signal and maneuver to the shoulder safely, then seek assistance. C. Try to fix the engine while moving. Answer. B. Signal and maneuver to the shoulder safely, then seek assistance. This keeps you and other road users safe while you address the issue. Question 61. What are the rules regarding motorcycle noise levels in California? A. There are no specific noise restrictions for motorcycles. B. Motorcycles must not exceed 80 decibels. C. Noise levels must be within the limits established at the time of manufacture. Answer. C. Noise levels must be within the limits established at the time of manufacture. This ensures compliance with state noise regulation laws. Question 62. How should you position your motorcycle when riding in a group? A. Randomly, as long as you are in the same lane. B. In a staggered formation to maximize visibility and space for maneuvering. C. Side by side to keep the group tight. Answer. B. In a staggered formation to maximize visibility and space for maneuvering. This arrangement enhances safety for all group members. Question 63. What should you do if you're involved in a road rage incident while riding? A. Retaliate to assert your rights. B. Try to de-escalate the situation and avoid confrontation. C. Stop and confront the other driver. Answer. B. Try to de-escalate the situation and avoid confrontation. Keeping calm and avoiding escalation ensures your safety. Question 64. Describe the steps for legally transporting a child on a motorcycle. A. The child must wear a helmet and have proper seating with footrests. B. Children are not allowed to ride on motorcycles. C. The child can ride if holding onto the rider securely. Answer. A. The child must wear a helmet and have proper seating with footrests. Ensuring proper safety gear and seating arrangements is required by law. Question 65. How should you adjust your riding based on different road surfaces? A. Maintain the same riding style regardless of surface. B. Adjust your speed and control techniques depending on the surface condition. C. Focus only on adjusting your speed. Answer. B. Adjust your speed and control techniques depending on the surface condition. Adapting to different road surfaces enhances safety. Question 66. What are the risks of not having adequate motorcycle insurance in California? A. There are no risks if you ride safely. B. Possible legal penalties and financial liability in case of an accident. C. Only minor administrative penalties. Answer. B. Possible legal penalties and financial liability in case of an accident. Having adequate insurance is crucial for financial and legal protection. Question 67. Describe the proper way to use a motorcycle's clutch and gears during normal riding. A. Use rapid, abrupt gear changes. B. Engage the clutch smoothly and shift gears progressively. C. Avoid using the clutch to save on wear and tear. Answer. B. Engage the clutch smoothly and shift gears progressively. Proper clutch and gear handling enhance the riding experience and prevent mechanical issues. Question 68. What are the legal requirements for reflective gear on a motorcycle? A. Reflective gear is recommended but not required. B. All riders must wear reflective clothing at night. C. Reflective tape must be applied to both sides of the bike. Answer. A. Reflective gear is recommended but not required. However, using reflective gear at night greatly improves visibility and safety. Question 69. How should you approach a blind curve on a narrow mountain road? A. Speed up to clear the curve quickly. B. Honk continuously while taking the curve. C. Slow down, honk to alert oncoming traffic, and keep to your lane. Answer: C. Slow down, honk to alert oncoming traffic, and keep to your lane. This cautious approach minimizes the risk of collisions. Question 70. What is the correct procedure for using your motorcycle's hazard lights? A. Use them only when your motorcycle is broken down on the roadway. B. Turn them on while riding in heavy traffic. C. Use them to signal that you are about to change lanes. Answer: A. Use them only when your motorcycle is broken down on the roadway. Hazard lights should be used to warn other drivers of a stopped or disabled vehicle. Question 71. How should you prepare your motorcycle for winter storage? A. Drain all fluids and deflate the tires. B. Cover it with a tarp outside. C. Change the oil, maintain the battery charge, and store it in a dry place. Answer: C. Change the oil, maintain the battery charge, and store it in a dry place. Proper preparation prevents damage and ensures the motorcycle is ready for use after storage. Question 72. What should you check on your motorcycle after riding through rough terrain? A. Only the exterior for any cosmetic damage. B. Tire pressure and any loose bolts or parts. C. The color of the exhaust smoke only. Answer: B. Tire pressure and any loose bolts or parts. Checking these elements can prevent mechanical failures after exposure to rough conditions. Question 73. Explain the significance of the motorcycle's cooling system and how to maintain it. A. Cooling systems are only necessary for larger bikes. B. Check coolant level regularly and flush the system as recommended. C. Ignore maintenance until issues arise. Answer: B. Check coolant level regularly and flush the system as recommended. Regular maintenance of the cooling system ensures optimal engine performance and longevity. Question 74. What are the safety implications of riding with worn tires? A. Worn tires provide better traction. B. There are no implications as long as the tires hold air. C. Increased risk of accidents due to reduced grip and longer stopping distances. Answer: C. Increased risk of accidents due to reduced grip and longer stopping distances. It's crucial to replace worn tires to maintain safe riding conditions. Question 75. How should you adjust your motorcycle mirrors to maximize visibility? A. Adjust so you can see the edge of your shoulders in the mirrors. B. Set mirrors to show as much of the lane behind and to the side as possible. C. Mirrors are not necessary if you use your peripheral vision. Answer: B. Set mirrors to show as much of the lane behind and to the side as possible. Proper adjustment enhances awareness of surrounding traffic. Question 76. What should you do if you suspect another driver is under the influence of alcohol? A. Follow them closely to gather evidence. B. Report the driver to authorities with a description and location. C. Try to overtake and block them from driving further. Answer: B. Report the driver to authorities with a description and location. It's important to handle this situation safely by alerting law enforcement. Question 77. Describe the correct handling techniques for making a U-turn on a motorcycle. A. Make the turn quickly and sharply. B. Ensure the area is clear, signal, and turn using slow speed and smooth handling. C. U-turns are not allowed for motorcycles. Answer: B. Ensure the area is clear, signal, and turn using slow speed and smooth handling. This technique ensures safety and control during the maneuver. Question 78. What are the first steps you should take after buying a used motorcycle? A. Customize the bike before riding. B. Conduct a thorough inspection and maintenance check. C. Ride it immediately to test its limits. Answer: B. Conduct a thorough inspection and maintenance check. Ensuring the motorcycle is in go-hard working order before regular riding is essential for safety. Question 79. How should a motorcyclist adjust their speed when approaching a toll plaza? A. Maintain normal speed as other vehicles will make way. B. Increase speed to pass through quickly. C. Reduce speed and be prepared to stop or proceed as directed. Answer: C. Reduce speed and be prepared to stop or proceed as directed. Approaching with caution is important in potentially congested areas like toll plazas. Question 80. What are the consequences of not securing a motorcycle helmet correctly? A. The helmet may come off in an accident, leading to serious injury. B. There are no specific consequences if the helmet is still on your head. C. It improves comfort during rides. Answer: A. The helmet may come off in an accident, leading to serious injury. Correctly securing the helmet is critical for effective protection. Question 81. How can you improve your motorcycle's visibility during the day? A. Ride without lights to save energy. B. Use daytime running lights and wear brightly colored gear. C. Only use your headlights in heavy traffic. Answer: B. Use daytime running lights and wear brightly colored gear. This enhances your visibility to other drivers, increasing safety during daylight hours. Question 82. What should you consider before riding a motorcycle with unfamiliar equipment? A. Familiarize yourself with all new features and adjustments. B. Assume it works the same as your previous equipment. C. Rely on intuition to operate unfamiliar equipment. Answer: A. Familiarize yourself with all new features and adjustments. Understanding how to properly use new equipment ensures safe operation and prevents accidents. Question 83. How should you handle an unexpected encounter with a large animal on the road? A. Speed up to scare the animal away. B. Brake hard and swerve sharply to avoid the animal. C. Slow down and prepare to stop if necessary, maintaining control of the motorcycle. Answer: C. Slow down and prepare to stop if necessary, maintaining control of the motorcycle. This is the safest way to handle sudden wildlife encounters. Question 84. What are the benefits of regularly attending motorcycle training courses? A. There are no benefits unless you are a new rider. B. Improve riding skills, safety knowledge, and possibly lower insurance rates. C. Only useful for meeting people. Answer: B. Improve riding skills, safety knowledge, and possibly lower insurance rates. Continuous education helps keep your riding skills sharp and can provide financial benefits through insurance discounts. Question 85. What are the critical factors to check during a pre-ride inspection? A. Just the gas and oil levels. B. Tire pressure, brakes, lights, oil, and coolant levels. C. The appearance of the motorcycle for any scratches or dents. Answer: B. Tire pressure, brakes, lights, oil, and coolant levels. Checking these key factors ensures the motorcycle is in go-hard condition for safe operation. Question 86. Describe the penalties for motorcycle riders caught speeding in school zones. A. Standard traffic fines apply. B. Doubled fines and potential points on the driving record. C. No penalties as motorcycles are less disruptive. Answer: B. Doubled fines and potential points on the driving record. Penalties are increased in school zones to enhance safety for children and pedestrians. Question 87. What steps should you follow if you drop your motorcycle at low speed? A. Leave it on the ground and seek help. B. Check for damages and injuries before attempting to lift it safely. C. Immediately try to lift it alone, regardless of its weight. Answer: B. Check for damages and injuries before attempting to lift it safely. Ensuring that you can safely handle the motorcycle prevents further injury or damage. Question 88. How can you ensure your motorcycle is visible to sensors at traffic lights? A. Stop beyond the sensor lines. B. Position the motorcycle directly over inductive loop sensors in the pavement. C. Rev the engine loudly to activate the sensor. Answer. B. Position the motorcycle directly over inductive loop sensors in the pavement. This helps trigger the sensors to change the traffic light. Question 89. What are the common mistakes riders make when braking in an emergency? A. Braking too gently to avoid skidding. B. Applying both brakes evenly and firmly. C. Braking too hard and locking the wheels. Answer. C. Braking too hard and locking the wheels. This can lead to a loss of control and skidding, making it crucial to apply brakes smoothly yet firmly. Question 90. How should you secure your motorcycle when parking on a hill? A. Park parallel to the curb. B. Use the side stand and leave it in gear. C. Always park facing downhill. Answer. B. Use the side stand and leave it in gear. This prevents the motorcycle from rolling and ensures it stays securely in place. Question 91. What are the legal requirements for towing a trailer with a motorcycle? A. No special requirements are needed. B. The motorcycle must be equipped with proper towing connections and lights. C. Motorcycles are not allowed to tow trailers. Answer. B. The motorcycle must be equipped with proper towing connections and lights. Ensuring your setup is legally compliant is crucial for safety. Question 92. How should you respond to flashing emergency vehicle lights while riding? A. Ignore the lights unless they are directly behind you. B. Pull over to the right and stop if safe to do so. C. Speed up to clear the way. Answer. B. Pull over to the right and stop if safe to do so. This provides a clear path for emergency vehicles to pass safely. Question 93. What are the effects of overloading a motorcycle on its handling? A. Handling improves with more weight. B. No significant effect on handling. C. Handling becomes more difficult and stopping distances increase. Answer. C. Handling becomes more difficult and stopping distances increase. Overloading a motorcycle can adversely affect its performance and safety. Question 94. How can you safely share the road with larger vehicles like trucks and buses? A. Stay in their blind spots to avoid traffic. B. Pass them quickly without signaling. C. Maintain a safe distance and be visible, avoiding blind spots. Answer. C. Maintain a safe distance and be visible, avoiding blind spots. This reduces the risk of accidents and ensures you are seen by large vehicle drivers. Question 95. What should you do if you notice signs of brake pad wear? A. Continue riding until the brakes stop working. B. Replace the brake pads as soon as possible. C. Apply more force to the brakes. Answer. B. Replace the brake pads as soon as possible. Regular maintenance, including brake pad checks, is essential for safe riding. Question 96. How should a motorcyclist adjust their riding in windy conditions? A. Lean into the wind to counteract the force. B. Stop and wait for the wind to pass. C. Increase speed to stabilize the motorcycle. Answer. A. Lean into the wind to counteract the force. This helps maintain balance and control during gusty conditions. Question 97. What are the proper steps to take if you're first on the scene of a motorcycle accident? A. Move the injured away from the scene immediately. B. Ensure the scene is safe, then provide assistance and call emergency services. C. Take photos for insurance purposes. Answer. B. Ensure the scene is safe, then provide assistance and call emergency services. Prioritizing safety and getting professional help is crucial. Question 98. Describe the process of renewing your motorcycle registration in California. A. Registration can only be renewed in person at the DMV. B. Renew online, by mail, or in person before the expiration date. C. No need to renew if you have a lifetime registration. Answer B. Renew online, by mail, or in person before the expiration date. Multiple options make it convenient to keep your registration current. Question 99. What are the risks of riding a motorcycle without proper eye protection? A. Slightly reduced vision. B. Potential for eye injuries from debris and insects, impairing vision. C. No risks as long as you ride carefully. Answer B. Potential for eye injuries from debris and insects, impairing vision. Eye protection is crucial for safety and comfort while riding. Question 100. How should you handle aggressive tailgating while riding your motorcycle? A. Brake suddenly to discourage the tailgater. B. Increase your speed to put distance between you and the tailgater. C. Gradually slow down to encourage the tailgater to pass. Answer C. Gradually slow down to encourage the tailgater to pass. This helps to safely increase the space between you and the aggressive driver